Buongiorno, my name is Andrew and you might know me for my YouTube channels Uchronia and Andrew channel, where I play several different strategy and historical games. I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive on a series of videos to show the new features of Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone. In today's video, we are going to focus on air changes and the plane designer. Using the quick deploy buttons to the airbase user interface allows the deployment of a wing with a single click. Furthermore, the player can customize the menu to deploy single and multiple wings at once. Also, the wing size has been now standardized, so that now every time a wing is deployed, it will automatically have a size of 100, with a few only exceptions, such as scout planes. Another quality of life improvement is represented by air groups. By creating different groups, the player can access a group of air wings across multiple locations around the globe, just with one click. Air changes, however, are not limited to the deployment and organization, but they affect also the combat system. The interception mechanics have been reworked so that now, when the range allows it, planes crossing several regions will cover all territory en route to their target. On one hand, it will still be more efficient to focus interception missions on a singular region. On the other, this mechanic will allow gaining a less accurate but larger air coverage. And now let's move to another big news of By Blood Alone, the plane designer. Airplanes can be fully customized in several aspects: airframes, engines, weapons, and special modules. The airframe is the backbone of your airplane. It can be small, medium, or large, and each size comes with pros and contra. For example, small airframes will allow you to customize planes meant to work on a carrier, while having a large, heavy cast will give you the chance of building a flying fortress. Engines, on the other hand, affect the new mechanic of thrust and weight. You will be able to decide how many engines and which power they should have. You can virtually build a plane as heavy as you want, but you will not be able to make it fly if the weight is higher than your thrust. All the extra thrust, which does not compensate for the weight of the plane, will be converted into speed, giving the players the chance to work on many different models based on their role. I also would like to mention that jets are now considered engines, reworking all the research and construction of those rulers of the sky. Weapons have a double role in providing attack stats and defining which type of plane will be associated with a particular design. So, the weapon assigned to the primary slot will determine the original purpose of the plane, while all the weapons assigned to the further slots will allow getting extra attack or extra missions. This is particularly important for all players that will experiment multi-role planes. For example, you might want to create a cast that can also perform naval bombing, or a tactical bomber with strategic destruction missions. Not to mention the modifiers that air doctrines might grant to each well-engineered aircraft. Lastly, special modules are supposed to optimize planes for certain missions, such as giving better strategic bombing, increasing the air defense of the aircraft, or reducing their cost in terms of resources. Yes, you got me right, if you're that kind of player who would build a wooden plane. Also, now planes have a new stat dedicated to spot. This will be very important to effectively perform maritime patrol, a new mission for scout planes that will effectively support your naval warfare. Due to all those updates and improvements, also the research tree has been adjusted and it includes now 28 texts compared to the old tree's 38. On the left side of the tree, the players can select the airframe improvement, and on the right they can focus the research on weapons and modules. Thanks for watching. The next tutorial will be about the new divisional command in By Blood Alone, so be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss it. Arrivederci.